Now for the action show, AEW Forbidden Door 2025 in London.
Yeah, so this is where all the points get started up, and for this one, it was Edge and I mean, sorry guys, I'm sorry. I grew up with Edge and Christian. I would still call them Edge and Christian. So Edge and Christian versus the Matriarchy, as what they were calling themselves. Lord. Anyway, which consists of Kip Sabian and Killswitch. I still call him Luchasaurus. I forgot he was Killswitch until he came back, and everybody in the audience was going Luchasaurus, Luchasaurus. I was like, oh, hey, it's Luchasaurus. And it's like, oh wait,
and Mama Wayne's in the background. So you want to say the original match was supposed to be against what's his name, Nick Wayne, and what's his face, and Kip Sabian, but apparently Nick Wayne got injured in one of the previous nights, and so Killswitch made a surprise return to take his spot. And another thing is, number one, I'm surprised that he's still called Killswitch, even though he's no longer with Christian Cage or whatever. But one thing that's surprising about this match also is that Nick Wayne did not appear somewhere, because I don't know, they had a little promo thing last episode of Dynamite. I think it was kind of like overemphasizing that he won't be there, he may not be there, whatever. I'll say, yeah, he's gonna probably show up near the end and do some shit and cost him the match.
And the fact that he didn't show up on this past Dynamite, did he?
No.
So that must mean he must be legitimately injured.
Yeah.
But that's not a surprise. It is an AEW. It is an AEW promotion.
Were there any notes there?
No, you're speaking.
Oh, okay. You're really just enjoying the show. Yeah. And also hard to take notes when we have company get raw, like there's more back and forth and banter and stuff, and we're just having fun
and laughing at the nonsense that we are seeing in some of the matches. Mm-hmm. So Edge and Christian, they did win this match, and everybody went for Edge and Christian. Everybody gets a point. Mm-hmm. So do you guys have any memories of the match? Because unfortunately I don't, except for the fact that I was kind of surprised that they were the first match.
Oh, the one thing I do remember was that their finishing move it was, again, a very awkward camera angle or whatever. I guess it was like Cope was picking up the one person and Christian did like a spear at the same time to slam them down, but just looked so fucking awkward. The camera angle was so weird. I wish it was more of a side angle, or they did those little replays. That kind of ruined it for me a little bit, but they won, but.
So I remember so the whole match was weirdly enough carried by Kip Sabian. He did almost every spot. Like, he was the one carrying the whole match. Like, he was doing all the flips, all the moves. Like, he was truly carrying that whole match. And I don't really remember Christian actually getting in the ring to do anything.
A bit.
Like, barely. Like, he really didn't do much. And also, they barely did any tag team moves together, like any of the tag teams. And I was like, oh, man. I was kind of hoping to see a little more, but it was like, but Kip was really carrying that whole match. Like, really watching that, he was really trying to keep it alive. And like, he was doing the spots on, and Cope was doing all of his shit, was taking all the moves, taking all the spots, taking all the hits, doing all the stuff, and Christian was just like,
I remember,
like, he's just there.
I remember that Kip Sapian kept getting to Luchasaurus's, Killswitch space and stuff until the part where Killswitch finally just shoved him off the ring. Like, yeah, whatever, you do your shit then. So there was like that kind of storyline amongst themselves, while of course the other two were in better sync with each other. So they had that going on. And I think the Mother was also trying to do her shenanigans too, distracting the people so they could get some cheap shots in, stuff like that. That's the most I remember.
I'm still waiting for the day that Killswitch gets engaged to his girlfriend, because then everyone could say Killswitch engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. It's right there. Come on.
Mm-hmm. I can't concentrate anymore. Mm-hmm. I can't concentrate.
Anyway, what'd you think, Johnny? Do you remember this match?
I know that I always get confused between Copeland and Christian Cage. I don't know why, but they both look similar in certain aspects. So it's kind of hard to know who's who during the match. But other than that, I mean, I just saw that the match was kind of good. It had a lot of distractions, I'm with you, Wendy, as well. I also call Killswitch Luchasaurus. Like,
just
I don't know. The Taurus just sounds like a better name than Killswitch, in my opinion. And yeah, I think they defeated Killswitch and Kip Sapian, which kind of wish Kip Sapian would, I don't know, appear more in AEW because I think he is a good wrestler, and I feel like they kind of don't promote him enough. I don't know if you guys feel that way about him.
It seems like with them
Right.
anyway, they were you mostly would see them on Collision,
Mhm.
and I think
Mhm.
that's an issue as in general because more people watch Dynamite than Collision, I would say. But
Mhm.
Well, he
Yeah.
is talented. He is very talented, and he's just kind of like
I feel like they don't know what to do with
he's one
him.
of those. He's one of those guys that AEW has a long history of that I refer to as garlics. They're garlics. They're lost in the sauce. They're just garlic.
Wasn't
Adding
their
garlic.
first match ever Sammy Guevara versus Kip Sapian? I think like they opened
Yep,
up the very
it
first show.
was.
Yeah,
It
so
was.
there since day one.
Mhm.
And he was paired with Penelope Ford. I guess they broke up or something now. And
And then the first storyline. Remember the first storyline
no, the Joey Janela
was Kip Sabian and Joey Janela and Penelope Ford backstabbing him and all that stuff.
yeah. So my only credit is that with him being part of this gang here, at least he gets more airtime that way. Because before he was really lost in the shuffle, you know.
mm,
He was doing that weird thing with the cardboard box on his head or whatever once in a while.
Yeah,
before
I
he
still
finally
don't
joined.
understand what that was. I was like, why?
wait, that sounds so familiar. They have Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is?
Mm.
They are Street Fighter 6 goons.
Yeah, the Street Fighter 6 Mad Gear people from the World Tour mode.
Yep, there we go.
God, you. Anyways,
All right, so going on to the next match on the
what
card.
about who? Oh, we all went for them.
Yeah, everybody went for Edge and Christian.
Okay.
Okay.